Good morning, buzzers. It is Friday. It is the 11th of December. I'm Mike from Buzz50.com, and this is Good Morning, Buzzers. It's our daily live interactive show. It's every single day of the week. And it really is live. Okay, I'm running 1 hour late, although this is live now. Something went wrong with the alarm this morning. I blame Miller. She's not here, she's upstairs, so I can do that. So good morning to you. Yes, it truly is live. It is Good Morning Buzzers from Buzz50.com. We are, as far as I know, the only site to have a live interactive broadcast every single day of the week. It's at 7:30 a.m. UK time, but that doesn't matter. It's whatever time it is, wherever you are, all around the world. So for some people, I'll cut that out in the edit. So for some people, it's evening. It's good evening, buzzers. Whatever time it is for you, it is interactive. You can call up. Phone is ready. Let me switch it on, make sure it's alive. I mean, it is on, but let me wake it up, see that it is alive. Call any of these numbers here. You'll find them on the Good Morning Buzzers home page, or Skype, live on Skype. You can just call on Skype and speak by phone if you want. You don't have to come on live on video. I won't do that. Don't worry about that. We are live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitter. We're live on Buzz50.com homepage. We are also live and interactive in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, where we have Witch Morgana, Olive, Barley, Carrie May, Fleur Rose, John P, Julia, Lauren, Midnight, Makiwak, Pronto, Sasquatch, and Trubler. Yes, says Lauren, here in Colombia, it's 2:33 a.m. So it really is interactive. We really are around the world. We'll find out in a little while where everybody else is from. I'm running an hour late. That doesn't mean it's 8:33 a.m. That means my internal clock is an hour late. For some reason, the alarm didn't go off this morning. Miller and I, a few of you know, went to London yesterday. No, not to get a nighter. Not Mike, not Sir Mike of Buzz50. Not yet. We went to London yesterday. Tell you a little bit about it another time. Put some photos up. Came back, went to bed late, set the alarm, but somehow it had got nudged the previous morning and it never went off. So it was 7 o'clock that I jumped out of bed, having heard the clock chiming from downstairs. But you don't want to know about that. We have got lots on this morning. We've got the normal things. Yesterday, both Name That Tune and Identify the Mystery Voice went, and they went to, they were Sidney Poitier. That isn't who guessed it. It was Sash who guessed Sidney Poitier, and earned 10,000 buzzer points, which I haven't given to him yet, because yesterday we went straight off to London. And Name That Tune was the TV series MASH, guessed by Olive, also hasn't received their 10,000 buzzer points, but we have another 10,000 buzzer points for both of the new ones today. And let's have a listen to the voice. Can you name this voice, this very, very famous voice, coming from 1976 for 10,000 buzzer points?
It's not pleasant. That's the whole double-edged sword. That it's not pleasant. That's the whole double-edged sword. That
Any idea who that is? You can guess either in the Good Morning Buzzers room. You can guess by sending a text. Oh, we've got a guest coming already. We've got a guest from Fleur Rose. Let's have a listen to the voice before I read it out.
It's not pleasant. That's the whole double-edged sword. That
Did you know who that was? Fleur Rose has guessed Cliff Richard.
It's not pleasant. That's the whole double-edged sword. That
It's not, is it? It's not Cliff Richard at all. But good guess. Prontos! Very quickly in with Clint Eastwood.
It's not pleasant. That's the whole double-edged sword. That
Ellen in Wit, wherever Wit is, and we will find out where it is in a little while. says Tom Hanks. No. Mackie Wax says, not another American. That's how Mackie Wax speaks. Not another American. Yes, it is another American. You sure it's not him, says Fleur Rose. Let's have a listen, because Fleur Rose is quite confident that this is Cliff Richard. So let's have a listen.
It's not pleasant. That's the whole double-edged sword. That
you can hear that sort of a twang in his voice. So it could be. No, it's not. Sorry, it's not. I've actually got his name written down here from the interview. So unless YouTube have got it wrong,
it's not pleasant. That's the whole double-edged sword. That
No, it's not. And this is the tune from a famous TV program. I don't think it'll last very long. I'm not entirely sure about the first few notes where they have come from. But what TV series is this a theme tune from? Do you need any more notes, or is that enough? Is that going to go very, very quickly? For 10,000 buzzer points, can you get on the phone quicker than anyone has typed in and get yourself 10,000 buzzer points, with which you can send Christmas cards and virtual gifts on Buzz50? Yes, you can, and hundreds of people are doing it. I think we had about 800 or 900 sent yesterday from our normal total of about 80 or 90 gifts sent today, virtual gifts, that is, on the site. Buzz50.com. It is, I've not got the mug handy. It's all a bit of a muddle this morning. I've got a mug normally that says Buzz. Imagine that says Buzz50.com on it. That'll do. It's a social networking site for seniors over 50. We've got chat rooms, forums, we've got photo galleries, we've got poetry, we've got social networking, we've got competitions, quizzes, all sorts of things going on for buzzers over 50 from around the world. And it's completely free to join. So let's see if we've got any guesses coming in for that, for the theme tune. We have got, oh, look, it looks as if it has gone already. Who got it first? Alan in Wit is guessing that the tune is, in fact, Batman. So let's have a quick listen. Let's see if it is. It's getting there, isn't it? I'm not sure how accurate a representation it is of Batman, but it is indeed Batman, as Ellen in Wit guessed first, I think, followed by, oh, Fleur Rose has to go, but guessing Batman before she went, but not before Ellen. Pronto's guessing Batman, Trouba's guessing Batman, Olive's guessing Batman, Carrie May's guessing Batman, Midnight's guessing By Fleur. Yes, it's a tune from By Fleur. Witch Morgana says Big Panther. Gaz says Batman. Tulips 22 has joined the Good Morning Buzzers for that room. By Fleur says Trouba. Some answered before I heard it, says Mackie White. So that's not really fair, is it? I added that bit at the end. Ha ha ha, says Barley. Hello, Tulips, is that everybody is saying, because Tulips has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Midnight is saying Adam's Family. If it's Batman, then Ellen wins again, lol, says Witch Morgana. I was faster, said Pronto, not sure at what. I said it first, said Fleur Rose. No, you did not, Fleur Rose. I have it in black and white, actually in blue and black in front of me. Just checking. We can always get the judges, the line judges out and checking on the... Mike, Fleur says she got it first, says Alan. Let's have a recall about this and see what happens. Lou67 has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Well, I've got it now, says Witch Morgana. Half an hour later, Batman, lol. And can you guess who this famous voice is for another 10,000 buzzer points?
It's not pleasant. That's the whole double-edged sword. That
It's not pleasant. That's the whole double-edged sword. Who is that? Let's do joke number one. We do 2 jokes. The idea is you send jokes in, and I need more jokes. Jokes, poems, sayings, funny photos, whatever you want to send in. I read a joke out. You vote out of 10. We don't say who sent it in. Then we have a break. Yes, we do have a break. Then we do another joke. You vote out of 10. Then we work out who's won. Then we name and shame the loser. We name and praise the winner and put the joke on Facebook. So let's have a listen to joke number one, and you can vote anything from 0 to 10. Nothing lower than 0, nothing above 10, no decimals, and no fractions. Are you ready? Oh, oh, oh. Now, haha, yes, says Olive. We have got a guess for this.
It's not pleasant. That's the whole double-edged sword. That
Olive is guessing that is. Now listen to this. That is Robert Redman. Do we think it's Robert Redman? But I've listened to a little bit more.
It's not pleasant. That's the whole double-edged sword. That because you're naive at the time. You're just playing a role. And you started in the business. If you started as I did, as an actor who liked to think he came from the legitimate stage, which I did in New York, you think of yourself first of all as an actor, and then suddenly you're playing a variety of different roles, and no one's really making too much about it. And then,
it is indeed Robert Redman, but he goes under the stage name, of course, of Robert Redford. So we've got a winner in Olive. And then we should give a few points for spelling to Witch Morgana. Let's jot that down. Olive. Now, Olive. I seem to remember that yesterday. Now, were you in today, Olive, when I said that I didn't have time to give out the points yesterday because you also got another 10,000 points for MASH? They will be coming along shortly after the broadcast this morning. What did I win, says Lou. I don't remember his first name. Bonnie. And which, says Alan. Right, thank you for that. Let's now switch to the site, have a quick look at what's going on the Buzz 50 site. Then, oh no, we do joke number one first. That's what I was doing. Here is joke number one. Get ready with your votes. Anything from 0 to 10 for this, please. Phil. Whoever, do call in at any time. Don't wait for a break. People do call in. And then if you want, you can go live on speakerphone. Phil was driving down a country road. I'll hold this up so you can get the number. Phil was driving down a country road late one night when he felt a big thud. He got out of the car and looked around, but the road was empty. Since there was nothing else to be done, Phil just drove on home. In the morning, the sheriff was standing at his doorstep. "You're under arrest, Phil, for hitting a pig and leaving the scene of the accident," the lawman told him with a frown. "Please come with me." Phil couldn't believe his ears. "But how could you possibly know what happened?" he asked. "It wasn't hard," the sheriff replied. "The pig squealed." That was a joke. Somebody who shall currently remain nameless sent that in as a joke that they believed could win today and get somewhere between 0 and 10, which would give them an average higher than the other joke. Do you believe that that is worth higher than the next joke, which you haven't heard yet? And I've just seen on the Buzz 50 homepage that I've put down today is Frizz Day. Frizz Day, the 11th of December. Like Friday, but a little bit more lively with a bit of frizz in it. Okay, we've got the votes coming in. We've got a 2 from Trubler. Oh my God, lol, a 7. That's what she said. From Ellen in Wit, wherever Wit is. Gaz has given it a 5. Carrie May's given it a 5. Pronto, the Buzz 50 Joke Mice has given it a 3. Mackie Whack a 2. Oh, says Lauren and gives it a 2. Rich Morgana gives it a 2. Sasquatch, who is from Down Under, I think I can give that game away, has given it a 1 because Down Under, the humour's all upside down. Lou 57 has given it. Lou 67 has given it a 5. John P has given it a 3. Sash is back to 1, says Rich Morgana. I think Sash managed a 5 for yesterday's joke. Lou 67. Oh, Lou 67 has got his crystal ball out and is saying the other one will be above or below. Oh, so we know that. Now, I like bacon, says Lou 67. Pig bacon, they do enough for breakfast. So joke number 1 has managed to get an average of, so far, 3 point. Oh, we've got a late vote coming in from Barley of 4, which is going to push the average up slightly to 3.4, which is where it was going to be anyway. But it's bigger 3.4 than it was just a minute ago. If you're watching this and you've no idea what's going on, neither have we. If you wonder who I'm talking to, you'll find out in a minute because we're going to go into the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. And in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, we will see who is there, and you can join us at 7:30 a.m. every single day of the week. If you want to join Buzz 50, it's completely free in all areas to use and have fun. It's only for over 50s. And we are the only website in the world, and the world is quite a big place, we are the only website in the world to have a live show that's interactive every single day of the week. So do come and join us. Do tell your friends as well. Anybody that's over 50, whether they're married, single, divorced, widowed, get them to come along and join us. They don't have to come into the chat room if they don't want to. They can just come along and watch. Right, let's go and have a look at the site. I'll click a couple of buttons. Then when we come back, something in the room here will change. It's called Spot the Difference, like we used to do in comics and magazines, where you have 2 little pictures and then something or 3 things or 13 things will change. Don't know why I said those numbers, but something will change. See if you can spot what the difference is when we come back, because we are now going to have a look at the Buzz 50 site, and we're actually going to dive into the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, which is where we should be now. And you should be watching the same as I am watching, which is the Good Morning Buzzers room with all the people here. And there was the last vote in from Barley, 4 points. There, and we've got all the buzzers on the right hand side here, and I'll read them out because it's probably too small for you to read. Now, Witch Morgana, Olive, Barley, Carrie May, Ellen in Whip, John P, Lauren, Lou 67, Midnight, Makiwak, Pronto, Sasquatch, Tulips, and Trubler. And let's have a look at the Buzz 50 social page. And across the top there on the Buzz 50 social page, we've got all the latest new members who have joined the site. So if you like, do please go along, click on them, and then write on their walls, welcome them, send them Christmas gifts. We've got Christmas gifts now. We've got loads of people joined yesterday. Last one was from Canada, then the USA, then England, Scotland, any other countries? Italy, Lulu joined from. New Zealand. We've got there, look, Marie Zitters, Jim. Australia, Canada, South Africa, all over the world. 27 people joined yesterday. That's down here. 10 have joined already today. It's obviously going to be a busy day again today. And it's happy birthday today to Rog, 58M, York's Gal, 57, Dennis, 2. Happy birthday to all of you. And let's get on now with joke number 2. Let's have a look, see what... let me just check something here. What has Pronto said in? But here's joke number 2. Why is it that the one who snores always goes to sleep first? And let's have some votes coming in for joke number 2. Why is it that the one who snores always goes to sleep first? And then, have you sent out your Christmas cards yet? Let's have a look at my profile page here, and you'll see across the top, if you go onto your profile page, or anyone that's been sent some Christmas cards, if you send Christmas cards, then across here, the Christmas cards show. And if you want to send a Christmas card to anyone, let's scroll down and have a look here. Click on there, send a gift, choose a Christmas card. It's going to cost you buzzer points. So if you can win a few, it helps. Click send the gift, send a message, and they will get that. And they'll get a message about it, and it'll be written on the wall, their wall, and it will appear up here, and they will see the message on their tab. Is that too much to remember? Anyway, if it is, you'll see there, where it says points there, you'll see a link as to how to send virtual gifts. Click on there, click on Virtual Gifts Explained just here, and there it is, how to do it, even with a video. And let's switch back to the site and see if you can spot the difference. And then you can see the votes coming in. 3, 5, 3, 4, 4, joke number 2. Here I am back again. Can you spot the difference? We've got votes coming in, and we have got a 3 from Makiwak. We've got a 5 from Witch Morgana. Let's slow down a bit. A 3 from Barley. A 4 from Pronto. Let's do international roll call. If you've not seen international roll call before, it's where you say where you're from. You can only do this if you're in the Good Morning Buzzers room, or you can phone in where you're from in the world and what time it is. And if you like a little bit of weather, I'll kick it off with 7:30 a.m. in England, where it is a little bit windy, overcast, and cold. So we had a, where did we have the votes coming in? We had a 3 from Makiwak, we had a 5 from Witch Morgana, a 3 from Barley, a 4 from Pronto. We've got a 1 from Sasquatch from Down Under, where the humour is upside down. All my life I thought air was free until I bought a bag of chips, says Lauren. Thank you for that, Lauren. Pony on top of the flower vase, top shelf, says Pronto. Let's have a look. This is for the spot the difference. Pony is not up there because I can reveal proof. Pony is here. Sometimes Pony appears around the room. Can anyone guess what the spot the difference? I didn't hear the joke. I was multitasking. Sorry, says Ellen in Wet. I have a good mind to take some of your points off you and penalise you, Ellen. 3 from Lauren. 0750, says Mackie Wax. Central Lancs. I don't know if you know Central Lancashire, buzzers in England, but it's a strange climate there. 0750, Central Lancs is where Mackie Wax is from, Lancashire. Just getting out the sun lounges and cool drinks on the lawn. Beautiful weather. Hawaii, says Olive. 9:51 p.m., 75 degrees Fahrenheit. It's Thursday. Lol, says Lauren. So it's still Thursday over there. Friday here. Philippines is where Witch Morgana is from. It's 3:52 p.m. and it is cloudy today. Ellen in Wit. We wondered where Wit was. We now know where Wit is, and Wit is Wisconsin, USA. 1:52 a.m. Windy, warm and dark. Is it warm because it's warm outside? Outside in Wisconsin, Ellen, or just because you've got the heating turned up? Pronto, 8:50 a.m. and wet and cold, 2 degrees outside McCabe in Germany. Does it ever get anything other than that sort of temperature? Pronto, 6:53 p.m. down under, about to rain, says Sasquatch. Sasquatch is a weather forecaster as well. So we've got the votes in for joke number 2. I think I've got them all. Oh, Lou67 gave it a 6 because I've got a sore rib to prove it. I missed that vote off. That means joke number 2 managed 3.6. Olive, where do you live in Hawaii, says Lauren. Apron gone off the jaw, says Carrie May for Spot the Difference. Yeah, the apron and the other things that were on the door there are no longer there. That is the Spot the Difference. So do come and join us. Do say the goodbyes now if you like to. 7:30 a.m. UK time every single day of the week. It is only just a little bit of a chat and fun. It's not meant to be serious. It's not meant to be educational. Well, it is a little bit because sometimes we look at the map and find out where places are from around the world. We just have a bit of a laugh and a joke. We do name that tune, which was guessed today. It was, of course, the theme tune from Batman, which was guessed by Ellen. We identified the famous voice. That was Robert Redford from 1976. And Olive got that for Robert Redman or whatever she guessed, but it was close enough. We did the Buzz 50 joke off. Now, we found that joke number 1 got an average of 3.4, and that was sent in by Mac50. Well done for that. Thanks for sending it in. Joke number 2 got 3.6, and it was, of course, we looked at it, we saw it, we read it down, sent in by Pronto. Thanks for that. Do send in more stuff. Get ready for tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. I hope we will be a little bit more prepared. See you all. Have a lovely weekend. Or have a fun weekend, says Pronto. Barley's left the room. Bye, Mike. Take care, says Wish Morgana. Olive, me too, about 20 years ago, whatever that means. I love Moy. Lauren, spend a week there once, not long enough. Never go to. Oh, I can't read these pronunciations out. We're truly international. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for everything that you've done, everything that you've sent in. If you want to come back and if you want to bring some friends, then it's 7:30 a.m. UK time every single day of the week. And all that remains for me to say is good morning, buzzers.